Hi students, welcome to my channel Doctor's Physics, and in today's class we are going to study about the topics scientific notation, plane angle and solid angle. These three topics are very small topics but they are very important topics. Okay, we will see the first one, that is scientific notation. Scientific notation. Okay, what is the scientific notation? Already I covered this concept when I am saying the significant figures. Now assume there is some number that is n is equal to 70 into 10 power 5. Now they told to find the number of significant figures for this. How many significant figures are there? For 10 power 5, the number of significant figures are 0. For 70, how many significant figures are there? The number of significant figures are 1. 0, which is right side, and if there is no decimal point, that 0 is not a significant figure. Therefore, number of significant figures for n is 1. But why I can't write this one as 7 into 10 power 6? Even I can write this one as like this, right? Even I can write this one as 7.0 into 10 power 6. I can write this one as like this also. I can write this one as 7.00 into 10 power 6. Why I can't write like this? There is a particular notation to write these numbers. That is nothing but scientific notation. There is a particular way to write these numbers. That is n is equal to x into 10 power n. This x I will count the number of significant figures in this x. I will count the number of significant figures in this x. Now the x value always has to lie between 0.5 to 5. The value of x has to be between these two, that is 0.5 to 5. The x value has to be greater than 0.5 and it has to be less than or equal to 5. Now this n, this capital N will give me the order of the number. Order of the number. Okay, now this is a small example. We will take this example only. N is equal to 70 into 10 power 5. Now I can write this one as I should convert this one in the form of in the value between 5 to 0.5. Therefore, what I can do? Simply I can convert as, okay, I write as 7 into 10 power 6. And again I will write as 0.7 into 10 power 7. Now this 0.7 is lying between 5 to 0.5. Therefore I wrote in the form of scientific notation form. Very good. Now count the number of significant figures for this. How many significant figures are there? Left side zeros are not counted and the 7. Therefore number of significant figures are only 1. Now this 10 power 7. This 7 will give me the order of the number. Therefore order of this number is not 5. The order of this number is 7. Now we'll take one more example. 5.8 into 10 power 20. Now they told to find the order of this number. Now see what I have to do. 5.8. This 5 point is greater than 5. I should have this value in the value lying between 5 to 0.5. Therefore I have to convert this one into in this form. Therefore what I have to do? I am doing as 0.58 into 10 power 21. Now see, 0.58 lies between these two numbers. Therefore how much? How many significant figures are there for this? The number of significant figures are 2. And what is the order of this number? The order of this number is 21. The order of the number is 21 and the number of significant figures are how many? 2. I think this is clear, scientific notation. Okay, now we will see a small topic, that is, see here, transcendental functions will have same significant figures as their arguments. Now what is the meaning of this here? The transcendental functions will have the same significant figures as their arguments. Now see what is the meaning of this. Ln, okay, we'll take the value of log. Log 10 value how much? Log 10 value is, we know it as 1. Okay, well done, good. Now here how many significant figures are there? The number of significant figures for 10 is 1. In answer, how many significant figures are there? 1. Therefore, it is valid. Now, we'll take one more. Log 10.0. Here, how many significant figures are there? Log 10 value is 1. Here, how many significant figures are there? 10.0. If there is a decimal, the right side zeros are counted. Therefore, the number of significant figures are 3. The answer also should have the same number of significant figures. That is 1.00 is the answer. Thus here, these are known as arguments. These are known as arguments. The value should have the same number of significant figures as the arguments. Now we'll see one more thing. Now we'll take log 100. Now what is the value for log 100? Log 100 is nothing but 2. Number of significant figures are 1. Here number of significant figures are 1. Therefore this is right. Now this one log 100.0. Now see how many significant figures are there? The number of significant figures are 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 significant figures are there. Therefore, in the answer also there must be 4 significant figures. That is 2.000. This is the answer. Now, if you take sine values, now same here. Sine 30 degrees. Sine 30 degrees is equal to how much? Sine 30 is nothing but 1 by 2. That is 0.5. Now, how many significant figures are there? 30. 1 significant figure. One answer, how many significant figures are there? 1. Therefore, this is right. Now if I take sine like this, sine 30.0 degrees. Now same what is the number of answer should be? How many significant figures are there? 30.0 means 3 significant figures. The answer should be in the same number of significant figures. That is 0.500 is the answer. The answer and the arguments should have the same number of significant figures for ln, for exponential, for trigonometry functions. For ln, exponential, trigonometry functions, the arguments and the answer should have the same number of significant figures. These type of functions are known as transcendental functions. Okay, next one we will see about the plane angle. Okay, now we'll see plane angle. Okay, now I'm assuming a small arc of arc length AB, and if I want to draw an arc, there must be some particular radius. I have to draw this arc with some particular radius. I'm assuming the radius as r, and this arc is subtending some angle theta at the center. Therefore, this angle is nothing but plane angle. Only in a simple one plane, the angle is counted as in a plane. Therefore, this theta, the angle is given by the formula is arc length by radius. Please remember this. The plane angle theta is given by the formula arc length by radius. What is arc length? AB. And what is radius? That is r. Now, what is SI unit of plane angle? The SI unit of plane angle is radian. The SI unit of the plane angle is radian. It is not degrees. Please remember this. The SI unit of angle is not degree. It is radian. Okay. Now, for a semicircle of radius r, now what is the angle made by the semicircle? That is, this is nothing but theta. What is the angle made by the semicircle? Theta is equal to what is arc length? For semicircle, the arc length is, for complete circle, the arc length is 2 pi r. For semicircle, what is arc length? Pi r by r. That is nothing but pi. That is pi radians. Therefore, the angle made by the semicircle is pi radians. Now, what is the angle made by the complete cycle then? The theta is equal to 2 pi r, that is arc length. Arc length is the total circumference by that is radius. That is nothing but 2 pi radians. See here, the maximum plane angle is 2 pi radians. That is for a complete cycle. The maximum angle is 2 pi radians. The angle can't be more than this. Plane angle can't be more than 2 pi. Now, 2 pi radians is also equal to how many degrees? 360 degrees. Therefore, 1 radian is equal to how much? 1 radian is equal to 360 by 2 pi. Now, what is the value of pi? Pi value is nothing but 22 by 7. Now if I keep this value, I will get as 57 degrees 32 minutes. 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees 32 minutes. What is minutes? 1 hour is equal to how many minutes? 60 minutes. 60 minutes is equal to how many? 1 minute is equal to how many seconds? 60 seconds. The same thing. 1 degree is equal to 60 minutes. That is nothing but 60 single dash. Now 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. That is nothing but 1 minute is equal to 60 seconds. That is seconds means double dash. Therefore 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees 32 minutes. Please remember this. Okay, I got the angle, plane angle, the formula for plane angle is arc length by radius. The SI unit is radian. The maximum angle is 2 pi. And 1 radian is equal to 57 degrees 32 minutes. And one more thing is there. What is the dimension? For arc length, what is the dimension? Arc length is nothing but one type of length. Therefore, dimension is L. And for radius, what is the dimension? Radius is nothing but length. What is the dimension? There is nothing but L. What is the dimension? Dimension is 1. That means plane angle is a dimensionless quantity. Dimensionless quantity. Already I discussed this one when I am discussing the dimensionality. For trigonometric functions, for angle, for logarithms, for constants, for all these, dimension is 1. That means they are dimensionless quantities. Even plane angle also comes under that category. That is dimensionless quantity. Okay. Now next one we will see about solid angle. Okay. Okay, now we will see about the solid angle. What is solid angle? Now see here. What is solid angle? Now see here, what is a plane angle? Plane angle is the angle in 2-dimensional. Simply in 2-dimensional, but the solid angle is the angle in 3-dimensional. Now see here, if I am standing inside the room, now what is the angle subtended with my eye about the wall? There is a wall in front of me. Now what is the angle made? The angle made, I have to count the angle in this direction. This is the angle. Now in this direction, that means in all the direction, three-dimensional, I have to find the angle. That angle is nothing but this solid angle. 3-dimensional angle is nothing but a solid angle. Now this is given by the formula area of the body by distance whole square. That is nothing but here. This is the area of the body A and these are distance D from the measuring point. Now the angle is 3-dimensional angle. This is not 2-dimensional, it is 3-dimensional angle. Therefore the solid angle is given by the formula A1 by D1 whole square. Now the same angle can be seen for another body of bigger size. When the body is bigger, to have the same angle, the body has to be kept at a little bit far distance. Therefore the distance is D2. Therefore the same solid angle is nothing but A2 by distance is D2 whole square. Now I can take one more. Now see here, I can take one more. Now the angle, the area is A3 and the distance is D3. Now see here, what is the angle? Now what is the solid angle? Solid angle is not A3 by D3 square. This is not the solid angle. The angle is here. This area is making some angle. This area is making some angle theta with the perpendicular line. This area is making some angle theta with the perpendicular line. Therefore, I should take the angle in this direction. That means it is A3 cos theta. We will study about these angles in vectors chapter. No need to worry. Just remember it is A3 cos theta by D3 square. And what is the SI unit? The SI unit is steradian. The SI unit is steradian. That is simply SI. Now what is the dimension? Area, what is the dimension for area? L square. What is the dimension for distance square? That is L square. Therefore, dimension is 1. Therefore, even the solid angle is a dimensionless quantity. Okay. Now, what we studied? Solid angle. Solid angle is a three-dimensional angle, and the solid angle formula is area by distance square, and the area has to be perpendicular. If the area is making some angle theta, then I will take A3 cos theta. I have to take the area along the perpendicular line. Therefore, area is A1 by D1 square, or A3 cos theta by A3 cos theta by distance is D3 square. Therefore, assignment is steradian. What is the maximum plane angle? The maximum plane angle is 2 pi radians. Now, what is the maximum solid angle? Now, I am assuming a sphere. This is not a circle, sphere, three-dimensional sphere. And I am assuming a small point inside it. Now, distance between the sphere, center of the sphere and the body is r. Now, what is the, if I am standing inside the sphere, what is the maximum surface area I can see? The maximum surface area I can see is nothing but the surface area of the sphere. That is nothing but, what is the area? It is 4 pi r square. What is the distance between the center and the body? That is r. Therefore, what is the solid angle? The solid angle is area by d square. That is 4 pi steradian. Therefore, the maximum solid angle is 4 pi steradian. There is a maximum solid angle. The maximum plane angle is 2 pi radians, and the maximum solid angle is 4 pi steradian. That is for a closed body. It may be any shape. Closed body. It must be a closed body. Three-dimensional closed body. And if I am assuming a small point, if I am standing here and I am seeing the body, then the angle made is 4 pi steradian. That means if I am standing inside the room, the whole angle around me, back side, front side, right, left, every total angle is nothing but the count of total angle is 4 pi steradian. Okay, now what we studied, the maximum angle we got as 4 pi steradian. That is made by a body which is inside a closed surface. The closed surface may be any shape. It may be any shape. There is no need to be a sphere. It may be any shape. If the point I am assuming inside, then angle made with the point with the surface is nothing but 4 pi steradian. That is the maximum. Okay, now what is the relation between the solid angle and the plane angle? Now we will see here. No need of any proof. Just understand the formula. The relation between the solid angle and plane angle. Now see here. Now assume this is the body. This is the body, and this is the point from where I am seeing this body. Therefore, what is solid angle? This is solid angle. The solid angle is this one. That is this one. Okay. Now what is the plane angle? If I press it, and if you see in two-dimensional plane, as if you will see the angle as this one. This is a plane angle. The plane angle I am taking it as 2 theta. And this plane angle I will call it as a vertex angle. Vertex angle. The vertex angle is 2 theta. This whole angle is nothing as vertex angle. The relation between this plane angle and this solid angle is given by, the solid angle is equal to 2 pi into 1 minus cos theta, where theta is 2 theta is vertex angle, where theta is half of it. That means it is semi vertex angle. Semi vertex angle. Now see here. Now I took a half bowl. Now I took a bowl. This is a bowl. Now if you see in two-dimensional plane, you will see this bowl as a semicircle. Will you guys accept it? If you take the bowl and if you see the bowl from top side, you feel as if it is a semicircle. Now what is the angle made? The angle made is pi radians. That is vertex angle. Now what is the semi-vertex angle? The semi-vertex angle is pi by 2. Now what is the solid angle made by this? The solid angle made by this is 2 pi 1 minus cos theta, where theta is a semi-vertex angle. Therefore, what is the value? 2 pi into 1 minus cos 90 is cos pi by 2 is 0. Therefore, it is 2 pi. That means the angle made by the semicircular sphere. Semisphere. The angle made by the semicircular sphere, the angle made by the semisphere is nothing but 2 pi steradian. If it is a complete sphere, then what is the angle made? Upside it is 2 pi, and downside it is 2 pi. Therefore, total is 4 pi. That is the maximum angle. The relation between the plane angle and solid angle is this one. Solid angle is equal to 2 pi into 1 minus cos theta, where theta is a semi-vertex angle. This is not vertex angle, it is semi-vertex angle. Please remember this. By this we completed the solid angle, plane angle and scientific notation. In next video we will see the problems in units and dimensions. From each topic we will cover one problem. And if you guys are having any doubt, it may be any chapter, it may be 11th class topics, it may be 12th class topics, please mention in my mail, and within 24 hours the doubts will be clarified. Thank you.